Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today, I hope you can't hear that. There's currently a fan going on in the other room, and I really hope you guys cannot hear that. It's very faint, and I can barely hear it with like my headphones off, so I'm hoping you guys can't. But yeah, I'll go to, yeah. Anyways though, whatever. With that, whatever. We ignore that. Today we're playing Mill Rogue. I should probably write that down. Mill Rogue. Okay. So we're playing Mill Rogue. This is actually a deck that a viewer suggested. So yeah, if you guys have any other ideas for decks you would like to see, please leave them down below. I'll always be willing. First of all, I always read the comments. Second of all, I'm always willing to try new decks. So if you have some that maybe I haven't played in a while that I might have forgot about or something like that, feel free to ask for them. You know, I always love playing new decks. It's especially in this current meta, you always have to find something new to fucking play because the meta's actually trash. Anyways though. With that being said, today in Mill Rogue, I don't know if this is the best list, and I also don't know if this deck can ever actually beat Quest Hunter or Quest Warrior, which is kind of problematic, but hey. I feel like you can beat Shaman fairly easily. I feel like you can beat a lot of other things fairly easily. With a lot of them cut the Battlecry guy, so that means you can still slam Coldlight Oracles. And then also through like Vanish and shit like that, you can get around it. Or not Vanish, but this guy. With that being said, let's just, yeah, I guess what we should do is we should all go grab a drink. I currently have my drink right here, and let's play the first game. All right, guys. So with that being said, I'll see y'all there. All right. I closed my door, and now I could. The sound that the fan is making has drastically dropped. Okay, Druid is possibly our best matchup. I'm gonna minus a mullet, right? It's either way, it's a cycle. That's actually pretty solid. This is also pretty solid. I assume Beardo goes with Shadowcaster or Crafter. Yeah. By the way, as I said earlier, I hope you all have a beverage. I currently got me some more of that coffee whiskey. It's actually growing on me, by the way. The more I drink it, the more I'm just like, oh, this is not as bad. Like, obviously not at the same time, because yes, all alcohol tastes better the more of it you drink. But this generally just starts tasting better. Coldlight is very nice. Okay. I actually very much like the coffee they used to make it, and I kind of hope that becomes public knowledge, because I will definitely buy those beans, because the coffee flavor in it is so good. But it's just, again, it's not what I'm looking for when I want whiskey. It's, weirdly enough, it's exactly what I'm looking for when I want coffee. It's smooth, has a little bit of sweet notes in it, but it's also very, like, chocolatey, and it's still very strong. And it still has a little bit of that smoky flavor you like from whiskey, so, yeah. If you guys like whiskey, and you guys are over 18, or over 21, or whatever the legal drinking age is where you guys live, try it if you guys like both coffee and whiskey. Oh, Brann is actually not too bad of a draw. This is actually really good here. He might play a piece of card draw here, so I'm very tempted to just go this and then Shadowstep it to hand. I go up in +1, right? Yeah, I go up +1, so I'm at 9. Then 10, obviously. And then I can play this turn after, which could be good. Also, I mean, I'm holding this, and I just want. Oh. This. Is this +1 again, right? Yeah. Am I willing to burn a card? I think so. I have almost all my good cards in hand. There's Vargoth gone. Project is not the best one to burn, but who knows? Plague is also not a good one to burn. I wanted to burn a piece of Cthulhu, obviously. Hopefully he's not holding all of them. Next turn it's this. Right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm fine with that. Give me that mana. Sheesh. The more mana I have to play with, it's like so much better for me. I can go this. Do I have any minions left in my deck? I have no minions left in my deck, so this just draws a spell. So I don't even have to combo this. That's fine. The thing is, I want to draw the other Togwaggle scheme as fast as possible. might have wanted to hold on to that one. Oh, yeah, that's a perfect burn again. There's one last minion in my deck. I actually kind of want to draw it, so I'll just draw it here. Slam the vendor. I'm very tempted to slam this, but it's not that great. This prevents him from playing anything, really. Or only allows him to play one spell. I think that he only has spells left in his deck. I really want to attempt to go for like a huge Brann turn. Oh my god, he has other minions in his deck. What the fuck? So this is going to be hit here, hit. I don't have any removal for this. It's so weird how Rogue has no removal for things like this. Okay, I need more cards in my hand. Let's go. Do I just go to hard mill him? I burn so many cards for myself. I want to try and find Scab, I think. That was so unlucky. No Scab, sadly. Looks like these guys both get buffed. Oh fuck, this one doesn't get buffed. Ugh, that's so bad. Yes, I would really like to find Scab. Scab into this is gonna be fairly nice. I mean, I could just burn this next turn. This is not good against this Cthulhu version, because it'll typically kill you by playing multiple Cthulhus in one turn. So if I do this, it's blocking 10 damage, which is as much as it's gonna block. I forgot to trade into here. I'm an idiot. No, it's fine, because I want him to do hit here, so this way I can eat that, and this is still at 30. I mean, either way, it's the same thing. I should have hit, though. I should have killed us off, and then have this versus this. Yeah, I got punished. To be fair, I didn't know he was gonna fucking draw that card in particular, but... Scab? It's not the exact card I want to see. I'm just gonna slam this. Okay, there's Scab. Beautiful. Bounce both of those to his hand. I summon 2 4/2s. That's fairly nice. It's actually super good because it removes their death rattle. Okay. So I don't exactly know why this is in here, but again, this is the, okay. Actually, I should preface this. I don't think I said it yet. This is not my list. This is one I found online. I don't know why it's running Beardo, but I can imagine. I mean, it could be good. This, prep this. Okay. He's in a ramp here, is my guess. Play 4-drop. I don't know, I'm gonna just try to burn him a couple cards here. This is free here. This draws 4. Okay, I can do that. Oh, whoops. Do that. This draws me another 4. I can't kill him, but I can burn the rest of his deck, which is the important part. I can do this. Okay, well, he conceded, but I had so many cold lights there. It was ridiculous. I was trying to dig there for the other gang up, and I was just gonna slam. But yeah, that was fairly good. Let's queue up the next one, because we still have time for a couple more games, hopefully. And let's see how things go. Alright, guys? So with that being said, I'll see y'all there. Alright. Hopefully you guys did not hear me type on my keyboard there. I was typing something I'm working on the side. I want to keep this in hand, I think. I doubt it's Zoo, but I want to keep this in hand. I don't know how good Beardo is. He might just be a way that you can, like, bait a kill spell, which is actually fairly interesting. But I mean, it also goes well, like, going this into hero power, obviously this hero power. Is it Rena? Of course, they gave my removal in the early game, I queue into aggro. Fucking cute block. Hate this deck. Okay, well. Could be worse. It's actually a decent draw here. It's not the worst draw. This is going to be really good if I can survive to that point. I might be able to just wipe his board with it. Because that deck typically has a couple cards in hand, like 5, 6. So if he has a full board, this kills the last 3 things he played, and then burns a card. Which is fairly good. But, I guess we'll see. Here, I'm going to just poke here. Slowly start whittling down the amount of health, or the amount of creatures he has. I know that might have been not the best idea to trade that away because I could use it to kill something. But I think here I need to draw into like the armor vendors and the other pieces of card draw. Just so this way I have minions on board that I can contest with. Yeah. Also, I mean, obviously finding things like this in preparation for this is like really fucking solid. That's really good for him. But to be fair, also in my experience, Milrogue is typically a little favored against decks like this because they draw so many cards. Right? He plays something here, he discards Hand of Gul'dan, he draws 4. Ooh, that's really good for him. Cost 1 less for each card you've played this turn. That's really good. How the fuck do I deal with this? I mean, that's a card. Alright. I don't think I should have killed anything there, but who the fuck knows. Evasion would be a really good draw. Cloak would be a really good draw. He's dealing himself so much damage. I mean, I might just be able to kill him with the 2/4/4 stealth, or 4/2 stealth. Okay. I do really need to draw another Evasion. I feel like I'm in such a bad position here. Okay, Evasion is such a good draw here. Even though the rest of my draws are perfect here, I think I definitely have a chance to win here. I think if I draw a Coldlight Oracle or something like that. Oh, I should have done this last turn. Okay, well, this is gonna be a very, very interesting game. At least that's how I see it. Perfect, draw more cards. I kill him through milling him out, so him drawing more cards is like perfect. Also, I wipe his board here. Oh, that's such a good draw. Such a phenomenal draw. Okay. I only take 4 here. Which, I mean, I'm still at 7, which is still fairly low. I'm dead to like a Doom Guard into a buff of some sort. Okay. Okay. He hasn't caught on to what I'm playing yet, which is really good for me. 6, I'm at 5. Okay. Hand of Gul'dan. Oh, I have lethal, right? We're close to it. I believe I'm fairly close to lethal. Okay. Let's draw things with this. Fuck, that's something I want to see. Let's play mouse. No, not now. No, not now, mouse. Okay, let's play this first, because this only costs 1. Okay. Okay. Are you gonna make him draw one more card? I was trying to do quick math here, like, can I draw something else? Could have done this and this and this, and then proceeded that way. But hey. Oh, I can see now why this is in this deck. I think this saved me like 10 mana that turn. It's ridiculous. I just have to end my turn and I win the game. If he's honorable, he taps. How honorable are you? Do you tap or do you pass the turn? Or do you actually have lethal? Oh, he can have lethal. No, he can't. Okay, that's also honorable. Honorable. Respectable. Oh, fucking Christ. Milrogue is actually kind of pog. I know I said that I hated this deck in the past. I will admit to that. But I mean, here it felt really solid. We have time for one more game. Hopefully we win, because if we win, we're Diamond 5, and that would be fucking clean. But it's like a... I don't know. If I hit meta decks, it's going to be really, really rough. Anyways, though, with that being said, let's queue up the next one. Okay, this is another not too meta deck, which is really good for me. I want to keep that. It's an early game play. That's also really solid. I actually like this whole hand. I'm going to keep this whole hand, see how it works. See, that's the thing. It's super hard to say, like, oh, this is really good. Oh, this is really good. And keep it, right? Because you would only be playing cards that are good. And because I don't play Milrogue that much, I'm not sure what is the best cards. If I'm being honest, like, what do I want to keep? What don't I want to keep? Maybe I don't want to keep Coldlight, but, like, if I would have had Coldlight earlier in that game, like the last one we just played, it would have been a significantly more peaceful experience versus it being really, really rough. Because I didn't know if I was going to draw it, and if I didn't draw it, how was I supposed to win? I had to find exactly the second Shroud, or sorry, Cloak, and then see where that brings me, and it was like, you know, so I think keeping one Coldlight is fine. I don't think you ever keep 2. I don't think you ever keep Brann, even though Brann, again, is obviously an amazing card. You just don't need it that early on, I believe. I believe you keep Scabb, because your deck doesn't really have a way to deal with boards, and the card draw this deck plays is very, like, since it affects both players, it's harder to play properly, in my opinion. That's a very nice draw. I'm gonna backstab this. It might not be the best backstab target, but I'll take it. So yeah, so I'm never sure, like, what they, like, especially, like, in decks that I'm more familiar with, right? Big Priest, or even I'd argue, say, Reno Lock, Q Block, Dead Man's Hand. Like, I know what to keep. Raza Priest. I know what to keep in those hands, because I have like 200-300 games underneath my belt with those decks. The Rogue, I think, I have like 6. No, I probably have closer to 10, but most of those come from, I don't know if you guys remember it, but Kingsbane used to play in these decks, because he used to give it lifesteal, and then it was a whole lot of shenanigans. I'm gonna just slam this here, but it's so bad because he played this. That's fine. Do I coin gang up Shadowstep? Yeah, I think that's fine. I want more copies of this in my hand or in my deck. So I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Okay. I have 2 protections in hand. I just have to worry about charge minions and I need to predict when he's gonna play those. Easier said than done, but definitely doable. The fact he drew 4 cards in the early game though is really, really good for me. It's like absurdly good for me. This is each minion, right? Yeah. This is really, really solid. I think this might actually be like tier 1 in this deck, but only as a 1-of. That's a lot of power on board, huh? That's a really nice draw. Loatheb is also fairly solid. Not really, but I can pretend to make myself happy. Here I only take 4. Like, the thing is, I play this here, right? Because it saves me from taking 15. Maybe I should have waited a turn. I would have been fine taking 15, I think. If I would have taken another 11, I was at 17. 17 is actually risky. Double Horse Rider with 3 buffs, +2/+2 additional, so that's 6, that's 12. That's almost lethal, actually. Okay. I should have waited. I should have just taken the extra 11 here and just said fuck it. Because now I'm in a very, very rough situation. Okay, that's really good as well. Okay, that's good. I would love to see Scab top deck here, but I acknowledge that it's possibly the lowest odds I can have. That's fine. I have basically 3 other turns. If I draw Scab into... where's the other? Cloak? Then I have 3 turns. 4 turns. 4 turns. And so I'm Scab here, then Cloak, draw, Cloak, draw. Tog. See how that goes. Okay, that's fine. 11 cards, I have to deal so much damage. That's fairly nice. Do this here. Card's not the exact card I want to see, but you know. I feel like I'm playing free shaman. Like, my opponent just can't play the game. He cannot attack my face. Oh, I just have another reset in my hand for my hand. Just kind of fine. Scab or Cloak. Okay, I drew Scab. Beautiful. I bounce all these. That gives me arguably even an extra turn on top of this. Oh, I burned 2 cards by making him draw 2 more. That's very nice. Let's do this. Into this. To this. Into this. Can't play this. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I don't know how many cards I have in hand now, but I have Coldlight, so it's fine. Oh, perfect. The problem is I don't know if I can actually kill him through this. That's like the bigger problem. What did I burn? Okay. There's actually, one of those is actually a fairly solid burn. It's like, right now, this is like 0 damage on board, right? He takes half damage rounded up. I think that means on odd numbers he take higher, right? I thought he could possibly kill Beardo, but I had to go for it. Oh, I don't have Beardo anywhere. Fuck. I forgot I did not have Beardo. Okay. I think I take this back. I want to say I take this. Fuck, this is such a hard turn to play properly. Okay. Okay, so it does work how I want it to work. Hopefully I'm not dead to charge minions here. I did not keep track on what I burnt. He still has one. He has 3 left. I don't think I could survive. He only played 2 though, which is the good thing. Okay. Okay, I win. I win. I have this, so I win. I can go Brann this. Gang up. On Coldlight. Coldlight. Brann, Coldlight, gang up. I have to go gang up first. Cloak. Okay. It only deals in 1. Okay. So we said Brann, Cloak. I want to go Coldlight. Okay. Oh, that was such a hard, like, oh my, the mental acrobatics you have to do playing this deck is actually kind of insane. I might be the only one that feels that way, but that's Diamond 5. Let's go. Diamond 5, 10 days into the month. I mean, that's fairly slow, but to be fair, I only ever play this game on recordings. So, I mean, I don't know. At that, like that, I feel like it's fine. Anyways, though, let's, no, we sadly don't have time for another game. I know it's gonna be a slightly shorter video, but I completed a whole bunch of quests off, recording, playing Battlegrounds. As you're gonna see, I hit first place with another new hero. One that I actually got second place with recently, and I got second place with him a couple times. It's Cookie the Cook. Hero's, like, actually nuts, in my opinion. Like, actually straight a baller hero. And to make up for all the videos so far that we've done where we haven't opened a pack, let's go. Fraction Alterac Valley. We can open 2 now. The reason I'm buying 2. I still have a couple legendaries I need to get, and I think even a couple epics that I need to get second copies of. So obviously I'm gonna buy the new set. In my opinion, that's the best way to do it, is you buy the new set till you have all the cards. Unless a newer set comes out, which is you can swap to that. And then if you want to continue opening packs while waiting for the new set, I recommend you save, like, typically I'd say if you don't have all the cards, buy the mini set. Continue buying that set until, like, you know, maybe 2-3 weeks after the mini set, if you don't want to buy the mini set. And then afterwards save your gold for the next expansion, so this way it's easier to get all the cards. And then if you have all the cards before then, I'd say buy classic packs till the mini set, and then don't buy anything till the new set. But I do recommend always getting all the cards in a set, because cards that you think might never be playable can just randomly become playable. I'm trying to think of some in recent memory. I mean, one in recent memory, I guess that wasn't really in the set, but it was Flamewalker. Like, that card didn't see play for the longest time and then got busted because they printed new cards for it, right? I know it's an epic and a rare and it comes from expansion, but still one of those cards that's like, I recommend getting all the cards. Or what's a more recent legendary? Oh, I guess Shaman would be the good one, right? Shaman, you had the 3-drop legendaries that became playable. That when you target a minion, target the next one. The one next to it, sorry. Like, again, I didn't even have those, right? Which is like this guy. I didn't have him. He was one of the ones I was missing from an older set. And that's why I say always try to get all the cards, because occasionally random legends become playable, and you obviously don't want to craft this if there's a new set that just came out, right? So that's my 2 cents on that. I would try to do it that way. I know it's not feasible for everyone, but it's still what I would personally recommend everyone doing. Anyways, now, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe. Rep the gang as always. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, as always. And, yeah. Just note that I have some cool things in the works. It's going to have to wait a little while. Even if I have it all done, it's going to have to wait a little while because, real life, I guess, is how I want to put it. I don't want to spoil too many things. I think a couple of you guys might already know what it is. I don't think I've said it yet, but I've told, I think, one person. So I have things working in the works, things happening in the works, or whatever, however the fuck you say that expression. So just know that cool shit's coming. Alright, guys? With that being said, I'll see y'all on the next one. Alright, guys? Peace.